This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are thrilled to once again return to the gateway to the West, the proud city of St. Louis, Missouri. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Golden Eagles of St. Louis.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Love going to throw right away.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. You look at this Bears defense.
They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that
7.
number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Throwing. Love.
Throw left side complete. That's Higgins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there. First down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Well, this defense for the Bears, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
To throw now. Here's Love. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion. First down, Love to pass.
They're looking for Jeudy, but it's intercepted.
And bulldozing his way through. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
But just an excellent play there by the defense to not only pick it but take it back, because Charles looked like they were in a groove passing the football, several completions until that mistake.
They certainly did appear to be locked in, and with how this offense was moving along, I know we certainly didn't expect to see a pick to end the series. Whatever the cause was, maybe they tipped one of those scripted plays, maybe the defender just made a great read. it has certainly quickly changed the tone of this one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Working out of the gun. Love. That's caught left side by Judy. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Hands it off out of the gun. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Love now. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bears are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's McKinney. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. McKinney. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Fields going to move him around. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He finds his man, complete. That's Black. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
An audible here to get a new look. They snap it to Fields. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Bears first down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2. Now they'll audible to something else.
On first down, it's McKinney. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
2nd down and 3.
Now a give right side. It's McKinney. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, McKinney. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Now it's Fields.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
3rd and 8. Now Fields.
And it's caught. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
On 4th down, Fields.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Cook looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line.
No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Fields. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now a 2nd and 10. Glove. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And on now is the punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's taken at around the 40. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Fields going to change things up here. And now an audible here into something else. Here's Fields. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds. Following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On first down, it's Fields. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. He's got the connection to Moore. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Again, Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. Irv Smith Jr., his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Now the point after try for Santos. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Golden Eagles, nothing.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Play action. It's Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Black. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll run on first down. It's McKinney, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Fields changing the play. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That pass complete to Moore. Touchdown, Chicago! DJ Moore with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Bears take a 3-touchdown lead.
Santos now to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Bears 21, Golden Eagles nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
First down, going to the air with Love. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Now they'll change things up.
It's second and inches at the 37-yard line.
Throwing. Love.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and 1.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
10 cycles. Ready?
Love, they go play action now. This one caught downfield by Higgins.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first and 10, Love.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak.
And Love's throw there, complete to Mooney.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Brings up third and 5.
Striker, 3-3.
Love looking to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Bears will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10 all the way down at the 35.
First down, Chicago.
Here's Fields.
To the right side, and he's got more, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now Fields going to move him around.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Now the point after try for Santos. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And the Bears are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. They'll try to run this one in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
At the 5-yard line.
Fields now to throw.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Bears are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances in the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the last second.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
Red, yellow. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
And that one complete once again to Higgins.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 1st down, Love to pass. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
In motion left is Higgins.
Going back to Love. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On play action. Love to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Working out of the gun. Love. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now a 2nd and 2.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Defensively, with this lead in the fourth quarter, I guess you can allow a run of that magnitude.
You're right about that, but really the focus has got to be don't fall in love with the idea that you're getting big runs now. You're right. They're actually being allowed. They've got to think really hard about getting some chunk plays through the air, too.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against it.
And my goodness, another interception. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's McKinney. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
11.
Now it's Fields. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it, we're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
So for Chicago, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Say you gon'